polish. It's
wax.
yeah, some kind of like a little oily shit like furniture polish. Well, you like polish, man. I'm sorry. You gotta rub them, so you gotta keep rubbing.
Okay.
Okay, listen. Kwame just came back in the door, and he told us there was 2 people out there, and the show goes on in 5 minutes. But we are Street Corner Renaissance, and you know what? Sometimes we just sing with no people around. We sing for the ghosts of doo-wop, the ghost of all the street corner singers from Chicago, Newark, New Jersey, San Antonio, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Memphis, Tennessee.
What year?
Any year.
1977.
Any year they had doo-wop we bring. Now, I'm not the oldest statement or the youngest guy. I'm in the middle child. So I started singing doo-wop in the late 60s and 70s. You know, that was my thing. Now, you can go and check some other young guys out there. They may start a little late. Well, Maurice started a little bit before me. You know? So, but, you know, so if it's only 2, we gonna sing for the 2 people. They gonna have to show up there live. And they gonna go back and tell everybody that Street Corner Renaissance is for real.
I was doing that,
We for real.
when I was doing my murder mystery over at B.B. King's, 2 people showed up. That was about 300-400. 2 people showed up. And I had
Best show you ever had.
about 15 people in the cast. I told them, y'all got to perform. I'm going to pay y'all anyway.
Best
so
show.
let's make it like a rehearsal.
Best
So
show.
you never know who those 2 people are.
That's right. Best show you ever had. Best show. My name is Charlie, and I come from deep down in Texas, and I've been doo-wopping for a number of years. I come from an era where we didn't have any music, so we kind of like stood on the street corners and we sang. We had a bass singer, a tenor, and it was always people trying to get in the group. So this week it may be me and John and Roy and Leroy, and then 2 days later it may be me and Leroy and Alfred and 3, 4 more people. So the group always changed because it seemed like somebody would always come along that could sing one part a little better than the other dude, and that's the way we operated. Then certain times when we would have rehearsals, this dude couldn't come out because he had to wash dishes, he had to cut the yard, he had to do some more stuff. So the group was always changing. And then we used to have competitions with different streets, right, of different parts of town. Dudes from the west side meet some guys from the east side, and we'd battle like they do. What's that dance they do now when they be battling?
The jerk.
No, no, you know when people see each other and they
Battle.
They got a name, but they did a movie, Crunkin'.
That's what's up, Crumpin'.
You said Crunkin'.
no, not just crumping, the whole thing before crumping came.
Pop Lock?
Yeah, whatever I can't think of the name. We had a name for it. But we used to do that singing. You know, we'd be over in this corner, another group be over in this corner, another group be over there. So they'd break out with a song, then the next group would break out, and we'd break out. And the girls were always the deciding factors as to who was the best. And you could tell that by who the girls would go with. You know, when we get through singing and we walked away with the girls, it was cool. And then we had some guys that they wasn't looking at the girls. It's whoever walked away with the wine, that's who they would follow. You know, we get big gallons of wine and just sing and pour lemon juice in the bottle and sing all day long. White Poet Kool-Aid, that's right. WPLJ. So this is a little history about doo-wop, just a little bit. You know what I mean? And this is back in the 50s, like 55. I was 15 years old. Right. I think I was 15, 1955, yeah. So just a little history about from whence I come, and did all the way up to here. And here we are. But I'm here with these youngsters. Thank you very much.
Have a good time with you, Mom.
Well, I was walking through the jungle with a stick in my hand. I'm the baddest little brother in Chicagoland. Enough said.
Enough said.
All right.
That's Tory Brandon Reese over there. He sang with the Mighty Uptowners, but they sung downtown.
All around town, yes indeed. New Orleans, Louisiana, uptown. Nevermore. Giacomo Finale. Yeah, we can do a gumbo thing, you know, you gotta do a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? You can't just do one thing, you gotta do all things. That's gumbo, it's the spirit of gumbo. You got to have the roux, you got to have the juice, you got to have the rice, you got to have the hot sauce, you got to have the meat. Oh man, you just put it all
What
together.
they call it, sausage?
Good stuff, man.
Zamboulet.
Zamboulet.
Yeah, Zamboulet.
Yes indeed. So
If you want to get some.
yeah, I was born by the river in a little tent. Been running ever since, man. It's been a long time coming.
Before Katrina
Thank you.
came and washed the river away.
Peace.
Fire up that Billy Jean.
Yes, indeed. Well, good evening. This is Simone Alexander the Great, indeed. Memphis, Tennessee born. Baptized on the street corner, singing the reasons by, you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and just crazy singer, and love to eat, have fun, and have a good time, which I'm gonna do tonight. Thank you very much.